This call is being recorded.
Now be aware of the pillar of light that is here in this room and in whatever room you find yourself. As you begin to move into that pillar of light now, send your consciousness into that pillar of light. Feel yourself moving into it, surrounding yourself with this pillar of light in the room. And then beginning to rise up. And as you rise up the pillar of light, see your physical body falling down below you. As you move further and further up, it falls further and further down below you. Get that idea, that concept, that understanding that you are not your body. You are not the physical form. You are pure consciousness, pure essence. And you continue now to move up this pillar of light up until you move up beyond the earth and you begin to see the earth as a small blue marble way, way down there. You see it in all of its pristine glory, its beauty, with the energies swirling around the planet. See those energies now swirling all around the planet. See those energies, see the earth the way we see the earth from high above in our ships. As you're looking down at the earth, be aware of the grid that surrounds the planet. There are several grids going all the way down toward the surface of the planet. But this one, the Christ consciousness grid, is here above the Earth's atmosphere. It surrounds the planet as an energy web. Now be aware of all the energies coming from the planets themselves in the solar system, from the galaxy center itself, the energies coming through all of the ships that are out here, all of the cosmic beings, and the energies coming down and then through you, through your astral or your etheric body, as you're looking down at the grid, and through you and onto the grid, spreading out now across the entire grid everywhere, and then beginning to fall down to the planet as light, rain of light, rain of energy, rain of consciousness, pouring down to the planet. As this energy rain hits the surface of the planet, it begins to form into waves of energy, waves of love that spread across as the tsunami of love spreads across the planet. Know that you, each one of you, are the catalysts for bringing this about, for making this happening that it is now and is becoming. As these energies swirl and move across the planet, consciousness wave. As this wave hits each individual person, their consciousness begins to shift. Know this, as the energy wave, or as the galactic pulse that is to come from the galactic central sun. The times and the frequencies are right for this. And the signal is finally given. See it now as it will be. Feel it now as it will be. Because as you are looking down on this from above, know that as that energy moves into each person, it is moving into you as well. For you are all one one with everything, one with all the people, the plants, the animals, and even the minerals, rocks and stones. All of consciousness is one. See this now happening as consciousness is growing, is expanding. All are feeling this at the same time. Wherever there was fear and hatred, jealousy, immense sorrow, now there is only love. There is only joy. There is only a sense of oneness, knowing that all are connected. Wherever you might see pockets of darkness, send the light specifically into those pockets of darkness so that it illuminates the dark. Now find yourself from wherever you are now, moving back towards your physical form. Move your consciousness back to your physical form. As you move into your physical body, bring that energy, that sense of oneness, that love back in with you. Let it move through your body as you re-enter. Bringing everything in your body back into a whole and perfect state. Allow your consciousness now to return to your body. Come back into a complete state of consciousness and circulation, fully revitalized and refreshed. I am Sananda. As always, it is wonderful to be here with you. Be able to share and join in all that is happening now across the planet to all of you, all within you and outside of you as well. Times that are coming and are here now is all a process of consciousness, all a process of everything that you have been working toward. We are saying to you now that now is the time. Now is the time for you to once again be ready to go about your Father's mission. As I said, as Yeshua so many years ago, it is time now as I move about my Father's mission. It is time for you as well to begin to do so. You, the ones who are awakened, it is time to assist others in coming to their awakening. It is time to reach out to more and more people, more and more of the chosen ones, to help them become awakened. And then once they are awakened and all of you are awakened, it is then time to reach out and help all those others who still find themselves asleep. Asleep and not knowing that they are asleep. Only you know that they are. As far as they're concerned, they are just simply living out their lives, just as they have lifetime after lifetime. But those of you know that it is not the same old, same old. It is not lifetime after lifetime now. It is the beginning of the end, or the end of the beginning. Because now is the time for all to begin to move ahead into their various missions that they came here for. If you do not yet know the mission that you came, ask. Go within yourself and ask. If you are already aware of that mission, then take it up and move ahead with whatever it is. Do not be shy any longer. It is no longer okay for those of you who are now the warriors of peace. It is no longer okay for you to sit back and let the world revolve around you. It is time for you now to move ahead and make the world revolve and evolve. I say this now as Sananda, and I say this with all urgency, because there is a wave of energy that is coming. Because of where the solar system has now moved into the galaxy, into a certain part of the galaxy that it has not visited for a very long, long time, many thousands of years, you are now moving into a state of energy, whereas up to now you have been in a place of rest. Now it is time for the energy to accumulate and to move across the planet as this wave of energy will come down from the heavens. And it will move into this time period that you find yourselves now. It will move in relation to the cosmic events that are going on and that will be happening. Know as this energy wave comes in that you are this energy wave. You are the ones for the catalyst for this wave. And you are the ones that will take this wave and make it do what it needs to do. You are the ones that will accentuate all that needs to happen here. It is time now, my brothers, my sisters, my dear friends. It is time. I am Sananda. I love you dearly, more than you can possibly imagine. And many of you know me very directly, and I very directly with you. We have been together in times previous. All of my peace and love be with you. I am Ashtar. Always wonderful to be able to be here with you and share with you. Share with you all that is in the process now of occurring. At this point, you yet have no idea of all that is about to happen, all that is coming forth. We that have mentored to those of you have been sharing these things with you for some time. We have been preparing you, but no preparation can be enough to have you be ready for all that is about to occur. I do not speak now in terms of when it is going to be, when the pulse is going to enter, for no one yet knows that. But based on those probabilities and possibilities of what can and will occur, we can say that you are in the midst of a great change, great change that is coming over the planet, a great change that is coming within each of you. Each of you now are feeling it more and more. You feel the energies building. You feel them building within you. You feel the energies building outside of you. It's all that is happening. You see all of the old that has been crumbling around you. All of the old paradigm that no longer can work with these new higher energies. And as the energies continue to rise, the old will continue to crumble. Because it cannot withstand, it cannot be within these new energies. It cannot have fear and hatred in these new higher frequencies and vibrations. It is not possible. So all that is of fear and of hatred is crumbling. And all of those that continue to hold on to the old ways will not be able to much longer. Times have nearly arrived. Times that you have been hoping for and waiting for, as have we. For we wait in our ships, preparing to be there in a moment as needed. Not in the terms of rescue, for that will not be needed, but in terms of stepping forth and offering our continued assistance wherever it will be needed, wherever it will be asked for. Those times have nearly arrived. You have heard in several ways and from several different sources now that this year, 2018, is to be a miraculous year. And that is indeed true. Just as your 2017 prepared you and in many ways fulfilled much of what was said would happen, it has not been completed yet. This is the year that there will be completion in many respects. And as Sananda has asked, it's time for all of you now, as the light warriors, to go forward and speak out what you know. Speak out with power, with understanding, with love, and assist all those that are in the process of their awakening. For if they are not awakened when the pulse arrives, it will be much more difficult for them. This is why it is an urgent calling now to all of you to do your part, whatever that might be, whatever that is that's guiding within you, to do your part to bring this all about. It is up to all of you and all of us. I am Ashtar. I send you greetings from the highest of the high. And all of our love and peace. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om. Greetings to you.
Greetings. Greetings. Greetings.
How was that for messages here?
Woo!
Yeah, great.
Are you all ready for these things that have been talked about and shared about?
Yes, bring it.
Yes.
Yes, you say, bring it
More
on.
than ready.
You hear that? Bring it on.
Bring it on.
Yeah.
We know that you all want this to come. We know that you all want these energies to come and these waves of energy and how it is feeling within you. Many of you, as you are having these energies come in and you are feeling various kinds of maladies and sicknesses and all of this, but in the past, you would have thought, oh my goodness, I have the flu, or oh my goodness, I am sick, and all of these things that were going on back then. But now, as you are having these energies come in, you are saying, how wonderful that I feel so happy here. You see where we are going with this. It is entirely different understanding, different in so many different ways here. You see? These are the times, as you are hearing, these are the times. These are the times you have been working toward. These are the times you have been building toward here. Lifetime after lifetime, many lifetimes, many civilizations, many past experiences that you have gone through. And it is time now you have reached the pinnacle or the cusp of it, or the crescendo. You're moving toward the crescendo of everything that has been building. And it is coming, it is here, it is a part of you. All that's left now is for you to do your part, as Sananda and Ashtar are asking. They are not only asking, they are beseeching. They are wanting so much to bring this all about and do everything that they can. But in order for them to do everything that they can, you have to do everything that you can. It is all working together. It is all about symbiosis here. And you are everything that is needed to bring this about. When we say you, we're talking about the collective you, but we are also talking about this group as well, your particular group. You do not know yet how powerful this group is in coming together and working with these energies, in working with these understandings and these new levels of consciousness that you are coming to. We say new, but it is really not new. It is old for you. It is coming back to the old consciousness you had, the ones that you came here with to begin with. That is what you are moving back toward, all of you. So it is a grand, wonderful time that you are moving into, and the more that you see and understand that, the more it will be grand and wonderful, okay?
Okay.
Now we're going to take questions here, but we understood. Are you all unmuted already here?
Yes.
Very
Can you
good.
hear us?
Very good. Yes, yes. Very good. Are there questions here for one who serves? No questions?
I have a question. This is Nancy.
Yes.
I've been seeing a lot, like when I'm driving, a lot of cars have the letter V. I see it as victory, and it would say VYV, or it would say triple V, and the numbers would be the same. So I'm seeing that a lot.
You're saying let it V as in victory?
Yes, the letter V, and my name is Nancy, and the last name is like Will. So I don't know if it's like if you're saying victory is yours. I don't know what it is, but I'm seeing it's been a month now. I'm seeing that those letters, the letter V.
And what is your question directly here?
I was just asking if you know what that means. Why I keep seeing those? Why I keep seeing the letter V, and it's like in synchronicity. It's like coming in three. It will be like V Y V O V V V V, and the numbers will be the same.
You just answered your question in terms of synchronicity. You are one, of course, of a light warrior here, and you will begin to see more of these things. This is to all now, all of you. You will begin to see more of these things where you would see this license plate or whatever it is and notice it and be aware of it, but others who might be in the same vehicle as you would look at it and it would not even faze them whatsoever. It means nothing to them, because that is the difference between awakened and non-awakened, you see. So all of you will begin to get more and more of these synchronicities, these glimpses, And even more than this is coming in terms of, you talk about your X-Men and things of this nature. These things are coming as well. Not that you are going to be able to go fly away or anything of this nature or have super strength or anything, but you will begin to have more telepathic ability. Some of you are already seeing that and understanding that. With your loved ones, you're finding that you are saying something or thinking something, and then they are saying it right after you, or vice versa. And this is going to increase and increase and increase. Some of you may even begin to see that you can manipulate objects with your mind. This is coming. You will begin to see some of this. You will also be seeing more and more of the glimpses that are out there, that those that are not ready to see will not see it, but you who have the eyes to see will. So all of this is a part of this, yes.
Understood. I have a question.
Yes?
It's Laura from Australia. I would like to know, can you please tell me what type of energies we are going to experience on this full moon this month?
This is what was spoken of here in terms of the wave of energy that is coming, and it is coming very fast, and it is going to be here within days here as we are finding it, and it is going to sweep across the planet, just as previously the waves have, and it is going to increase the energies. And this is why those that are aware of this, aware of the ascension process, aware of these energy waves that are coming in because of where the solar system has moved in through the galaxy now, they are attempting all that they can to hold this off. They are attempting it in different ways. By trying to block the sun with their chemical trails is one, and they are also attempting to take the attention away from all of this as much as they can, so that there is very little that is even being spoken of in terms of the cosmic events that are coming as a part of this. They may speak about it just a little bit, and then it is glossed over. But in your alternative news sites and all of this, this is where you are finding all of this information, and it is coming out and is going to be a part of your expression more and more. So this wave is associated with those of cosmic frequency that are happening now and are coming. Not only this one that is coming within days here, but ones other that are coming within weeks and months as well.
Thank you.
Any other questions here?
I have a question.
Yes.
Hello, this is Karen. Talking about people feeling like the flu and being sick, I'm sure I'm not the only one. Very aware of the energies that are coming in, but I'm also very sick in the last few days, can hardly get out of bed. And how do we do our part when, like I said, I can hardly get out of bed for the day? Do you have anything you can offer to those of us who are feeling a lot of physical symptoms and feeling very sick, almost to the point of wondering if I'm going to make it through this or not?
If you are on the phone here and you are speaking to us, then you are not as sick as what you are thinking here. And that is important, because if you believe you are sick, if you believe you have this flu and all of this, then you will. So we are not saying that you are not having these symptoms and all of this. You are. And it is something, though, that you are going to make it through and work through it, because as you raise your vibrations, and this is important, so what you can do while you are in bed or whatever, and first of all, if you are needing to be in bed and resting your body, then do so. Do not push yourself, because it is time for you to sit back and relax. The source within you is saying relax, let go for a little bit. Do not push yourself to extremes. And then, while you are in bed, you can do many things. You can visualize, you can do meditations. If you're feeling up to it, you can do much. And you can also ask for help. Do not forget that. Always ask for help. It is one thing to have your doctors and things help you, but it is another to have Sananda or Yeshua or Hilarion or Saint Germain or whatever ones of them you can ask for. They will all be there to help you. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, and we are hearing here that the James is here sending a message to us. How about that? He is saying, don't forget baking soda. Alkalinize your system. If you are having flu-like symptoms, alkalinize. Flu viruses cannot live in an acid environment. So do all that you can to alkalinize your system. Baking soda is one thing that will do that. And it is quick and easy to do, and very readily available to all. And if you were wondering how to do that, it is a portion of a teaspoon, a quarter of a teaspoon to half a teaspoon in a glass of water, and drink it down. And then a little while later, do it again and do it again until you have brought your system out of an acidic environment into an alkaline environment, or into a pH balanced environment, even more important here. Try it. You might like it. But it is not a pill. It is not like taking a pill and all of a sudden you are all better. It will take some time and some belief process here. Believe it and you will see it. Okay? Any other questions here?
Hello, the one who serves.
Yes.
Oh,
Hello.
did I get in there? Did I get in there? Hi. Oh, do you want to speak first, or is there somebody else there, or are you happy for me to continue?
Yes, continue.
Hello, how are you?
We are very wonderful. How about yourself?
You heard me earlier on. I was well happy.
You sound like you're in a very joyful mood here, and that is wonderful. Do you have questions here?
Yes. I am in a good mood, and yeah, the energies of making me in a lovely mood today. That's surprising, isn't it? I just wanted to ask, on the 31st, when the blood moon, the eclipses, I'm going to do a guided meditation with another group that you guys could probably sense our frequency, and we just want to set the intent. What intent can we set on that on our guided meditation on the blue moon? I mean, we do many meditations that we follow, similar meditations what we've done today. Is there something different we can do on this particular occasion? I'm just basically asking for some advice if there's something different we can do, some other type of intent, just some guidance really. Thank you.
As you are working in this process of bringing about, you're working with energy. And as you visualize and work with these energies, it is all about bringing these energies through and allowing them to come through the blockades that have been intentionally set up to hold them off. But those of you know that this is no longer possible. But all that you can do to bring these energies through, to bring peace to the planet, to bring an end to all of the strife and the hatred and fear that has gone along. It is time now to put an end to all of this. So in your processes here, in your meditation processes, ask for assistance in this way. Ask for these energies to be able to come through freely here. Okay?
Yes, wonderful. Well, we will do. Thank you so much. Blessings. Thank you.
Anything further here?
One who serves.
Yes.
When we had a discussion earlier, I was telling the group about several years back. I was in South Carolina, and there were over a red light two hovering sea-doos, vehicle-like, hovering over the red light, and 2 or 3 weeks later, I was woke up around 5 o'clock in the morning, and they were at my back door, hovering. Could you tell me what that would have been?
What we can tell you about that is just as you would be on your waves, your ocean waves and all of this in your various watercraft and shooting across the waves and having fun and enjoyment, so too were these ones that were doing this. They were having fun as well. Would it not be fun for you to get into one of these ski-doos and go flying about around the earth here? Would that not be wonderful? So you see, they were having enjoyment and fun doing this, and also having fun in showing themselves to you. This was a part of this. And they are an expression of you and you an expression of them. That is all we can say, though, at this point. Much to yet come on this will come into your understanding in the times ahead.
Okay, I was not sure if they were a good energy or a good form of connection or what.
Very good energy, yes.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Connected with you directly. See, many of the times when those of you have seen these various unidentified flying objects and these types of things, you have seen them because you have a connection with them in some way. This is why, for the most part, those that have had these glimpses and these sightings and all of this is because they have that connection and they are showing themselves to you. So this is important here as you move into the continuing times and as the vibrations continue to increase over the time here. Any other questions here before we release channel?
Yes, hello, one who serves. I just would like to know, are the galactics introducing themselves to us during our sleep cycles? Because I find I'm getting a lot of dreams interacting with them, and then they are the ones coming into my vicinity, and I become aware of them. Is that a way of them maybe showing us how to get to know them and be able to introduce them to the rest of humanity?
What we can say is most, if not all of you, have been having these experiences in your dream state where you have been going up onto ships and all of this and connecting with your multiple personalities or your multidimensional personalities, we'll say. And you have been there and experiencing this, but much of this is not remembered as you come back. Every once in a while you might remember something about it, but for the most part it is still not in your memory, but that will change. That is going to change, and more and more of you in your dream states are going to realize that they are not so much dreams as they are active awakenings that you are having in your dream time. This is how we can say it here at this point.
Thank you.
Yes. Any further questions here?
Yes, one who serves. This is Melinda. And I was wondering if, from your vantage point, you see a need for there to be a website where light workers who are going to be mainly who are going to be the beneficiaries of the prosperity packages, where they could claim, not like claim, but have certain areas that they would designate where they would be willing to serve and basically create heaven on earth in that particular area. So that, because I want to make sure that nobody gets left out and that we're like evenly distributed somehow. And so is there even a need for that?
That is wonderful that you wish to make sure no one is left out, but we can tell you that no one will be left out. No one will be left behind. unless they want to be. So if you understand that everything is being orchestrated, then everything is being orchestrated. So those when those various monies are released in your various financial system, it goes through this changeover that is coming, then everyone will be taken care of as their need their needs will be met as they need to be at that time. That is how we can say this. So there is no reason for you to be concerned at this point. Now, that is not to say that there is not those projects that people are working on and will continue to work on and will be available for those of you that have not planned for these projects yet, will maybe become involved in them when the times come. So all of this is being orchestrated, everything is under control here, and the monies that come forward will be coming to everyone. It will not be as ones are left out, not in the what you call the long run. In the short run, maybe a little bit, but it will balance out as it goes along here. That is the only way we can say this now. Do you understand this?
Yes, okay, great. I was just, I was needing to see from a different, higher vantage point, and that's what I was hoping, and so I'm relieved. So I really, really, really want to know, one who serves, will Rick and Marty Lagina find Templar treasure on Oak Island?
I have no idea what you're speaking of there, but it sounds like some sort of show here, TV show.
Yes.
That is not our area of expertise, you might say.
Okay, all right, well, thank you.
That, but no. No, you were just kidding here.
I was, because I knew you didn't answer. Okay, thanks.
Okay. The other questions here, and not about TV shows.
Hello.
Hello. Yes. Is there someone there?
Yes. This is Paul in Canada. Can we still ask questions?
Yes, you can.
The one who serves, hello. My first question to you, and probably, we'll see. What are we globally to expect to occur in this world that maybe not of this world, but in this world, to occur next in the next month or two? What are the highlights of the main things that you expect will be happening that we can observe and be part of?
My goodness. You need to tune in to our New Year's Eve show that was given. All of this was given at that time for January 31st here. And if you go back and you read it or listen to it, your question will be answered at that point. Because we cannot give much more than was given at that time here. Much was given ahead here, and even in some respects, some hints were given as well.
Yes. Okay, thanks a lot.
Very good. It would take an entire hour to hour here to go over what we did at that time.
No, it's okay. I have all that information.
Very good. Is there anything specific you would like to know about it?
Well, well, you talked about the money aspect, and even then you mentioned that the silver and gold would become an asset for the new types of financial exchanges. Yet, the Morgan Chase company owns 23 tons of silver, which is the biggest holder of silver. Now, I suspect that, either these people give it all up and give it over, or they're still in the loop of the new exchange monies.
It's all about balance. It is all about balance. So as those that have so much more than those that have very little, it will come into balance. So those that have so much more will not any longer. This is where it is going here. And those that have received their various wealth in unscrupulous ways here will lose that which they have.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Cynthia? Yeah. There is a question here. We are finding here on the table here.
Yeah.
Pick up that paper, please. James forgot, but he is sending a message again to us here to not read the question directly, but ask what is there.
Okay, well, I'd have to read it to reform the...
Just leave out names then.
Oh, okay. It's more about the currency exchange. This person wants to know. It says YouTube is full of people generating thoughts about what people should do before, during, and after the currency reset. Some are saying that there could be food shortages. Is this the right one? Did we already answer this? No, we did that last week.
Other side of papers. Other side? Or is it wrong one?
Yeah. Well, here, question. How safe will it be for currency holders during and after exchange? Should exchangers have a police officer or a certified law enforcement personnel to accompany them during and after the exchange event? What are your thoughts about lifestyle changes in payments and preparations? I thought because we answered that.
That is the wrong one. Yes.
Okay.
We'll wait till next time.
Okay. Sounds good.
Any other questions here? Then we are ready to release channel. Please take into consideration as much as you possibly can. And when you are able to, if you are finding yourself held up now in any respect, whether financially or based on your illnesses or anything, then move through it and work through it first. But those of you that are ready, find ways to assist others in coming to their awakening state more and more. Whenever the opportunity arises, jump for it. Give a little bit of information here and there. If they are looking like they want more, then give them more. This is going to be more and more important. And you yourselves become aware of what is going on, not in terms of following your news broadcasts and all of this, but in becoming aware of the changes that are happening both within you and outside of yourself, so that when those opportunities arise, you have some information that you can share with them from within your heart, not from your mind or your memory, but from deep within yourself. And this is how those that hear this information will be able to take it within themselves, because they will know that it is coming from your heart. Shanti, peace be with you. Be the one.
Shanti.
Peace be with you.
Love you.
Blessings. Love you.